don't come to Puerto Rico. So yes, I'm gonna mention 10 things you might want to consider if you're coming to Puerto Rico. Now, let me warn you, this video is not that serious, okay? Listen to my tone. It's a playful tone. This is not to offend Puerto Ricans or offend Puerto Rico. Hey, I'm one of them, okay? So why would I do that? And I say that because on my other video that went a little viral, this one, don't come or move to Puerto Rico, people went crazy with the comments. But this video actually is inspired by that one because a lot of people in the comments were like, well, you didn't mention this, you forgot about this, so I figured I include it in this video. These are facts, these are opinions that people have here. These are not all my personal opinions here, okay? These are things that people mention. You know, you gotta be realistic. These things exist. I'm not inventing them. So take it easy, let's respect one another. But anyway, let's just go. Wait, I'm not supposed to go. Let's get started. The first one, don't come to Puerto Rico if you think it's going to be cheap. A lot of people think that coming to Puerto Rico is like, oh, they're gonna save some money because it's like cheaper over there. But no, food is definitely expensive. Gas prices are pretty much the same as the US. Taxes are one of the highest in the US. And car rentals are expensive. Just everything in general is expensive. Yeah, you can get cheap things depending on the area, but in general, if you think you're gonna have a cheap vacation in Puerto Rico, you are wrong. The second one is don't come if you are a huge pet lover. You're like, what? I can't go if I'm a huge pet lover? Now calm down, let me explain. I say this because there are a lot of stray cats and dogs here. Off the road, on the road, in the parking lots, on the street, on the beaches, just everywhere, you're gonna see them. Some people try to rescue them, but there's so many, it's hard to contain, and you know, you see them and they're like sick and skinny. Some of the dogs have like 10 puppies, so I'm just warning you that if you are a pet lover, it's going to hurt. Next one is the most important one on this list, so listen up. Don't come to Puerto Rico unless you can immerse yourself in the culture here. Don't come and do the same things you do back at home, wherever you're from. Do things differently. Do the things that we do here. Eat our food, drink our drinks, dance our music or listen to our music. If you could speak Spanish, speak it. Enjoy the locals. Everything we have to offer, take it all in. Immerse yourself. I sound like a commercial. The next one, if you think Puerto Rico is gonna be all nice and quiet, where all you're gonna hear is the ocean, the sound of the waves, think again, because there's a lot of music going on all around you here, and that might be a good thing, but you know, it might annoy some people, especially because it's, you know, salsa or reggaeton, and some people don't like that. Everywhere you go, there's gonna be music or loud music. There could be cars passing by your apartment, a house, or Airbnb, or the hotel, that they're gonna have very, very loud music at 7 a.m., at midnight, so just be prepared for that. Then there are neighbors that can blast the music as well. And then there are trucks that have loud speakers on top that they just make announcements all through the neighborhood, or they are selling stuff. And then there are the leaf blowers and the trimmers that wake you up at 7 in the morning, so you think you're gonna go to bed late and sleep in the next day. Think again, because the leaf blowers and the trimmers might wake you up. Believe me, this is why I'm filming here, because there's always noise at home. Then there's the sport of boceteo, which is that you equip your cars with the loudest speakers that you can, and you meet up somewhere like the beach or a parking lot, and you blast the music as loud as you can to see who wins, who is the loudest. That's a thing. So there's a lot of noise going on around. Now, I'm not saying it's 24 hours a day, just don't be surprised. Pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. The next one is power outages and no water. Now this can happen anywhere in Puerto Rico, so don't think that it's just some areas. At my home, I lose power maybe twice a month, and that's not that bad. Some places lose it almost every day. Some places, if you lose power, the water goes away too. So if you are a little bit spoiled, make sure you stay at a place where they have a cistern so you can have water, and that they have a generator when you lose power. Don't complain when the generator turns on because it makes a loud noise, but it's great if you have both. We have at the Airbnb here both things, so people won't lose anything. And this can be life-threatening for a lot of people here, but if you are a tourist, it might not affect you too much when you lose these things. but it could be serious for people with conditions. If you do have a condition that is life or death and you need power all the time, just be aware of these things. The next one are very popular here in Puerto Rico. Potholes. Don't come to Puerto Rico unless you can deal with them, okay? Or just don't drive in Puerto Rico, because driving here is like driving on the moon. Lots of craters, and those holes are just there looking at you, waiting for you to fall in them. They could be there for like a year, still looking at you, and they don't fix them. If you're renting a car, be very careful because you can mess up the car, the rims, the wheels. Especially at night, you should pay attention because you do not see the potholes, and when it rains, they get filled with water and you don't see them. The next one, if you hate bats and flying roaches, this is for you. Listen up, because bats and roaches, I'm not sure if they're water bugs or roaches. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure. It's one of those two. But bats and roaches, let's just call them that. They can fly like on you, around you. Here in the metro area, it has not happened to me, but I do see bats from time to time. I remember growing up in Cabo Rojo, I used to go outside and like hang out by the sidewalk, and like bats used to fly right by my hair. And roaches can fly on you or in your house or your balcony or in your car if you roll down the windows. So a lot of things can happen where you're in the countryside or around nature. Bats and roaches can fly on you. This one is sad, but it is a reality. I'm not inventing this. Don't come unless you want to see trash on the beaches. People just throw the trash on the sand, on the trees, just anywhere there. They're supposed to take it with them. If there's no trash can, just take it with you. Take it to your car, take it home. Look at this, guys. It's right next to the water. No, Puerto Ricans are so proud, but that's one thing that's like, you're so proud of your beaches and Puerto Rico, but it's like, why are you leaving all this trash? Usually it's not the tourists leaving the trash, so it's people from here. Well, that is a very sad thing. But hey, if you want to come to Puerto Rico and collect some trash, go right ahead. You can volunteer on your own or with groups and collect some trash. I have a few videos that I collected trash in parks and beaches, and that was pretty fun. So if you are an introvert, Puerto Rico might not be for you, because people here are gonna take any opportunity they get to talk to you. Strangers are gonna be talking to you. Like if they see you in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, they're gonna be like, buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. If you sneeze, salud. If they see you eat, buen provecho. If they see you on a line, they're gonna talk to you, complain about that this person is too slow on the cash register. So they just tend to be friendly here. And so if you're a person that is antisocial or introvert and you don't like to talk to strangers or people, then you might have an issue. The next one, you're gonna see horses on the road or off the road all the time. You can see the horses on a sidewalk, on people's yards. The horse can be on the street by itself, or a person riding it on the street. So you could see it everywhere. In the metro area, you rarely see it, but in the countryside, you're definitely gonna see horses. The thing is, it's a lovely thing, horses, I'm not complaining, but it could be dangerous, because if you're not aware of them, you know, they could just, boom, hit your car. Growing up in Cabo Rojo, a horse like landed on my car. Basically, I was going really, really slow to get away from him, and as I'm trying to drift away from him, he just took a left and boom, on my car. So everything was okay, but he dented my car a little bit. But yeah, it could be dangerous. Horses everywhere, so be careful. Yes, in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, if you lose power, the runner. People view my views. Is what gonna be with the potholes. If you, fuck. See them and boom. Boom, you just fall in it. Batch. Bats and roaches is batch. Immerse yourself. Immerse. Sure to subscribe. Because Puerto Rican. Hey, if you enjoy videos about Puerto Rico, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I can continue to make videos about Puerto Rico. And that is it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. You gotta respect people's opinions. Like, I respect people's opinions. If I have something bad to say, I just say it in my brain and I don't write it. Because if you're in the street, you don't go like, excuse me, that looks ugly on you. Why are you wearing that? You don't say that, right? So why are people coming into social media to insult one another? I just don't get it. Don't watch the video. This is not Fox News, CNN. It's not that serious. If you want to see a very positive video about Puerto Rico, I have a whole list of them. So go watch them.